in your bag for the day. You looking bad as you wanna. Thought you had a man, I made a fat ass of some. Turning necks and pumping brakes. When that ass hit the function, it's time to go to work. Do the math, I'm a punching.
What's going on, everybody, man? It's Stephen Calls II. Got my homie Jesse, Sir Logan in the building. You know, this is the interlude. You feel me? And man, we are at the end of season 3.
Woo!
Episode 10.
Hey, we here.
This wow. We'll celebrate the end of the season at the end of the episode, but we just gonna hop right into it. We told y'all for this final episode, man, we was gonna give y'all our top 10, our separate top 10 albums of the year, specifically in R&B and hip-hop. And we also gonna each throw 5 albums out there that either impressed or surprised or both for us this year. Hey man, you want the honors or you want me to start for R&B, brother?
I'll go with my R&B list first.
Okay.
And this is in no particular order. I know how people get me. I know I got my trademark saying. I'm gonna get a trademark. I hate to be that guy.
You do say that shit like at least once every episode.
Hey, I got to so people can know. But no order. I got Jhené Aiko, Chilombo. Which, I think that's a no-brainer as far as the R&B album 2020.
Right.
We got Kalani, While You Wait. If that didn't make your list in 2020, I don't know what you was listening to. So, and don't get me wrong, I know people. It's the good R&B. That was a good album. We got I gotta give Beyonce Neos.
Stop referring to as Beyonce Neos, man.
Hey,
they are, but
Ungodly Hour was like that. Like I was. If it was one thing I had to say as far as like an R&B album surprising me, and not saying like I think all of us knew like they had the gift, but for them to put this, like when we talked about in our review too, as mature as that album was, and how the commercial success that it bring is like
bravo.
I gotta give Tiana Taylor the album.
It
definitely makes the list.
Mm-hmm.
I got Division, Amusing My Feelings. For me, this was when it first came out, it resonated with me well at the time because like it was like a smooth ride. And like I talk to a lot of my homies now, even some of my homegirls, and like it's a hit and miss. Some of them be like, it might have replay value or it might not, but Amusing My Feelings was like that.
I remember you talking about it. You thought it saved OVO, which was crazy. But
I got my man Thundercat. It is what it is.
Okay.
Thundercat, it is what it is. It was hey man, that man talented, bro. That man talented.
Thundercat nice, bro. I think people still kind of sleep, but
yeah, I think
Thundercat like that.
He got like such a, and I wouldn't even call it unorthodox because the voice it can be angelic, it can be You got it, bro. I got Xavier Omar.
Okay.
That was a nice little slider.
He slid that in too. Like he kind of slid that in and like nobody
told you go who catch it, you catch it, boy. I was like, hold up.
That joint was heat.
I have Bryson Tiller, Anniversary.
Okay.
And I have Terrace Martin, Dinner Party.
Okay. I figured I would see Dinner Party on yours.
I'm glad you know. Hey, you know, my brother.
Yeah. Is that 10 or was that 9?
That should have been 10. I said, I didn't. I said Brent, didn't I? Fuck the World. I don't think I did.
I hear it.
That's 10. That's 10. Yeah, Fuck the World.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad at that at all. I do wish you would have put it in order though, because you be a real nigga and put it in order, bro. It's fine. It's your opinion, bro. It's cool. So I'll put mine in order, but I will say this. We have 8 of the same albums in our top 10.
Okay.
I just got to order. So that's.
Okay. I like that. I would like to hear. I believe. All right, let me guess your one. Everybody, Steve's one is gonna be Kalani. I
It is
believe.
one. It is
Okay.
one.
Okay.
It is one. No,
Right.
hey, if you've been listening to me since it dropped, I've been saying like that's the R&B album of the year. I
Before,
promise.
like, if we talks about R&B on set, like before an episode, Kalani sliding. He slides Kalani somewhere in the conversation, like somewhere
Yeah.
else. But he.
It needs to be noticed. That's all I'm saying. I just give her the flowers. Yeah, so I'll start at 10. So at 10, I got Teenage Fever by Cash Page. And so I think people slept. I mean, it depends. I don't know how many people are Cash fans or not.
Exactly.
But yeah, Cash, the album slid though. Like, I think especially building off of what she had dropped before with Park Car Combos, I think that's like an actual follow-up debut album.
Mm-hmm.
It was really solid. I mean, she has a different sound that comes off kind of unpolished, but like it's her sound. But that's why it's at 10. It cracked top 10 for me. So
Okay.
Amusing My Feelings is 9. So I know how you feel. And I'm kind of with, you said your friends were split. I'm kind of like that too. Like I went back and listened, and it's not something that's hard to listen to, but there's not a lot of songs that make you like, I gotta run it back. Like it's one, to me, it's one of them projects like if you wanna listen to it all the way through and you in the mood for it, it works. But if you want to pull songs from it, it ain't that many. And I think that's where it kind of get lost because people ain't sitting down listening to albums just like that no more.
Yeah.
But that's 9. Take Time, Giveon is 8.
That motherfucker was fire.
Motherfucker slid. That's it's just a great project. And I just really, really like the other projects above it more, but like that was probably one of my favorite projects of the year. Because I didn't really get hip to Giveon until earlier this year. So
okay.
Yeah.
I think that I definitely got hip to him at the beginning of this year. So
yeah.
Quarantines.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Chilombo is at 7 for me. Yeah. So, and here's why. So I love Chilombo right now, but I love Chilombo because of the deluxe. I know I love it more because of the deluxe. That's why I'm like, I know I mess with it heavy, but it's gonna have to be 7.
Niggas. It's always a deluxe.
I know, right? And I'll be mad because when the deluxe is better, I just be like, all right, what happened? Like, why did these songs not make it originally, bro? Like, I'm confused.
Okay. Now I gotta hear the 6 that's above this now. Like I gotta hear this.
For sure. So I got Anniversary at 6. I got Tiller. People, right? That's what I said. Like, people aren't fans, and I'm like, it ain't like Tiller dropped the album of the year, but like this Tiller was solid.
They're just trying to argue you at the number 6 spot.
I wouldn't say nobody was trying to argue me, but the majority of people I talk to aren't big fans of the Tiller shit. Why exactly? I don't really.
I talked to a majority of people. They was just like, and it's just like, bro, what more do you want?
Right, that's my thing. I'm like, I don't know what more. Like my thing with what's the one from 17? I forgot the damn name of it. True to Self. Yeah, True to Self.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we're talking about.
Yeah. But my thing with that one was I felt like he kind of deviated from his pocket. And
Trap song.
Born.
No, are you talking about Note to Self?
I'm talking about
Note to Self.
Yeah. He deviated to me so far from Trap Soul, and it wasn't like he had to stay in that pocket, but I just felt like True to Self was born outside of some like very minor, highlights. The Anniversary felt like the pocket that Tiller belongs in, because can't nobody do Tiller. I've seen nobody come close to replicating what Tiller can do just with his voice, sonically, that shit. So at 6.
Okay.
Ungodly Hours at 5. Got it. They cracked top 5 R&B for me, dog. It's like that, man. I don't know. It's Beyonce. They Beyonce Neos for a reason, bro. What can I say? 5.
All right. Let me hear the rest of this. I gotta hear the rest.
5. So the album by Tiana is 4. I got that 4.
Valid.
That 4. And it's tough because like I really mess with Tiana album. Because I really mess with the fact that Tiana got to do what she should be able to do.
It was her. It was literally her. Like
literally her. And everything about it was fire. Like she's one of them artists, male or female, that really can sound good in both genres, like equally. and she showed that. So that's 4, 3. After Hours, The Weeknd.
You know,
Hey man, people were split on The Weeknd too. Why?
People gonna slay me. I say it to this day. I talk to my cousin about this all the time. Me and Abel, we don't rock the same airways yet, you know.
What does that even mean?
Folks that are viewers of the interlude,
What does that mean?
y'all can compile me. And I've listened to his tracks, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what it is. Like The Weeknd hasn't just like, give me it, man. You after this episode, you know what I'm saying? Give me your best.
Wait, so you just not like a Weeknd fan? Like not even old Weeknd?
It's like it's good, but it's not enough to be like I'm hooked into the craze of the Weeknd.
I don't know. I don't know a soul that don't rock with old Weeknd. Like Drug Weeknd. Like, oh my God. You said last episode, apparently, clearly, is that what you need? Do you need to listen to artists when they on the drugs? Because that's but for real, like back like or Nah the Weeknd, like Trilogy Weeknd.
Yeah, like I'm hip to all that. Like the trilogy's good. Yes, I'm
for you.
But this is what happens. Okay, I knew the nigga was good, but now don't get me wrong. The little EP that he dropped out of nowhere, I was just like, okay, he giving that little old flair, you know. Starboy I jumped all the way off the ship, man. And
that's crazy. So many people did, and I fuck with Starboy. I fuck with Starboy heavy, like. Yo, I kid you, and I'll be the only person. I'll be like, "Fuck it, we running these tracks." He's spazzed, bro. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't for everybody, but he's spazzed on. He's spazzed on a few of them joints.
To each his own, bro. Like after Starboy, it was just like, all right,
all right.
I see where you at, man. You know.
Hey, man, look. After Hours is a great project. After Hours is a great project. It's not the Weeknd that most of us are accustomed to, but it's still music that definitely has distanced itself from a lot of other music that's been released.
This is what I'm gonna do before 2020 ends. Sometime between now and the new year, I'm gonna sit down somewhere throughout this week, and I'm gonna give After Hours a thorough spin.
Sometimes you gotta really really sit with something and just let it hit you, like so you can.
And you know how I be when something get crazy and I jump in the group chat, be just like, hey, hey.
You be coming in with epiphanies. I'll be like, this nigga here. But nah, so 2, Brent, Fuck the World by Brent is 2. And then we already know my 1. So yeah, like I feel like my top 10, like for me personally, obviously, I don't speak for everybody. I know it's a lot of people that probably don't agree. But and my honorable mention was Xavier Omar, If You Feel. But that was the order because for me it was like there were projects that I know for a fact stood out to me and I felt like stood out in general. And I tried to not go off of popularity of an album. I tried to really go off like, okay, yeah, album was good, or a lot more people heard it because it's a more significant artist, but like legitimately like album to album, like almost like if you take the artist status out of it and you just looking at the music, that's what I tried to go by. Like sonically and lyrically, I don't know if there's an R&B album that's really anywhere close to touching Kehlani shit. I'm sorry, I don't see. I don't see that happening. But I mean, Brent was a standout project that got played throughout the entire year. Mind you, Brent dropped it in February, and like his album was still getting spins all throughout the year.
And it's like Brent does that. How he market his things and with his fans and stuff like that, it makes you still like, okay, fuck it, I'm about to go back and run Fuck the World one more time. I literally was just talking to a homie the other day, and we was just talking about it. I was like, where do you feel like Brent Faiyaz ranked as R&B this year? You know what I'm saying? Nigga dropped this shit, went about his business, and either you fuck with it, did. And like that Chop, when the Chop version came out too.
Oh my goodness. hey.
Nigga, I'm just like, this nigga don't let up.
Hey, and the thing was, and he slid like he slid on a couple features, I think under the radar that people didn't catch. If you weren't really like, he hopped on a lot of hip hop albums.
Brent was doing features that I never thought I would see come about. Like
Hey man, that's no. He had a year for sure. He definitely had. I don't know if
Rem
he
was
had the
one of
biggest.
them niggas. He was one of them niggas. Like the fact that he dry fucked the world. COVID came, and the type of artist that he is just literally like a chill, like, you know, we gonna chill around and it's gonna push you through type shit. So the
Yeah.
nigga said COVID ain't stopping my year. Straight up.
No, he wouldn't got it. But yeah, man, no, that was R&B. I didn't think it was gonna be that close. I didn't think we was gonna have that many of the same albums, in all honesty. But honestly though, I'm not that surprised. I see us having similar R&B interests, but having like different rap, not interests, but like different feelings about
Yeah,
how the rap albums go.
I think this rap gonna get different.
Yeah, it's gonna get different. Do you have an order for this one, or do you just have the 10?
Just got the 10. Matter of fact, yeah, I just got the 10.
You whack, man. Look, man, you whack, man.
You talking about some you whack, man.
Whack.
All right, look. You know what?
They right there. You just gotta rank them, brother.
All right, look. All right. I'll rank them. I will rank them.
What's that?
All right. Top hip hop rap albums of the year. My 10. I have at number 10. I have Gunna, Wanna.
Oh, wait. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's a personal.
Here we go.
No. So here's my thing. I'm not even mad at you because I feel like Wanna would be higher if he took certain shit off. But here's my thing. But because of that, because he made it so like stretched out and it did not have to be, it fell out the top 10 for me. It would be in my top 15. It would be in my top 15, I promise you. Wow. But to me, he low key fumbled Wanna. Like if he had cut Wanna by like
hold on, this is one of them where you gotta say Wanna Deluxe.
The Wanna Deluxe does change shit, but yeah,
bro, you got
fucking deluxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to say Gunna Wanna Deluxe cracks top 10. There we go.
You know what? That's all right. With the deluxe, I ain't mad.
Okay. For my number 9, I have Problem, Coffee and Kush. This was a personal album for me for the year. I kept trying to send that nigga your way. Like, hey, that nigga, he got me through 2020, bro.
I fuck with Problem, bro.
Hey,
I didn't get a chance to listen to that, but I do mess with him though.
Bro, the crazy part, he dropped Coffee and Kush Volume 1, which I listened to throughout the entire summer quarantine, all that. And then the nigga turned around, end of the year, dropped Volume 2. I was like, oh shit. Yes, bro. Like, okay. So Problem, thank you. Thank you for the vibes in 2020. At number 8, I'm gonna have to go Spilligion. Actually, nah, Spilligion, that motherfucker was fire. Hold up. I'm gonna have to go. I'll give G-Herbo PTSD number 8.
You know what? I knew he was gonna make your list, and I'm not mad at this spot. Honestly, I'm really not. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that like I just don't have a strong preference to Herb. Like Herb can rap. Don't get me wrong. I just don't have a strong like preference of him. But that album was fire though, for sure. Not mad at 8. 8 makes a lot of sense.
Number 6, I got Spilligion.
7. Ain't the 7?
That was 7? Yeah. 7, Spilligion. Yeah, y'all know. Number 6, I'm gonna have to go. That's where this where shit get nigga get the question and shit. Why this nigga not in your top 3? What the fuck up? I'm gonna have to put number 6. Number 6, My Turn, Lil Baby.
Okay. Look, I agree. I feel like that's where he's at, honestly.
Okay.
He's in the middle of the pack, but it's top 10. He's in the middle.
And I'm gonna go 4, 5. We're getting into the knit and grit now.
Okay.
Number 5. I'm gonna go with King's Disease. Nasir Jones definitely cracked my. Hey, he did his thing. He did his thing.
King's Disease at 5. Okay.
At 4, I have Burden of Proof. Benny. You know what I'm saying? Benny definitely get up there.
Okay, that's cool.
At number 3.
Top 3 getting crucial.
Got 21, Metro, Savage Mode 2.
I know how this ends. I know how this ends.
Actually, I think I might surprise you. At number 2, I got Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo.
Okay, now I'm very interested to see what your number 1 is.
At number 1, I got. This is a surprise. I got A Written Testimony by Jay Electronica.
Okay, actually, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. Actually, that's
all right.
Yeah. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's very you. That's a very you top 10. But you could argue any of those albums though. Like somebody has to hear the argument for any of those albums. So that's hella real. That's fair. All right, man. Here we go.
Go ahead.
So at 10, I got Spilligion at 10. They cracked my top 10. They there. That project was different. Different type of rap. I think a different type of hip hop, honestly. But still hip hop at its core, in my personal opinion. Spilligion at 10. At 9, this is a personal choice, okay, people? Don't bite my head off, none of that. I don't want to hear it. Yellow Tape by Key Glock is number 9. I don't give a goddamn. Okay, I don't give a goddamn.
It did drop this year, didn't it?
It did. I don't give a goddamn. It's in my top 10. I've been saying that since it dropped, and it dropped in like February. Okay. At 8, Heaven or Hell, Don Toliver.
I knew Don was cracking your list.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like people still slept on that. And I really don't know how, especially because I feel like Don actually had a really big year. Probably the biggest out of Jack Boys, honestly. But I think people still getting hip to him. Music-wise, Travis was doing a lot of, collabs and stuff. But number 7. Beyond Bulletproof by Mozzie.
That Mozzie was fire.
That's Beyond Bulletproof. Now the second album he dropped, that was all right. I ain't rock with it as much. But Beyond Bulletproof,
yeah.
That nigga went crazy on that. That's 7. Black Habits by D Smoke is 6.
That was
I'm a D Smoke fan. That was
the honorable. If I had to put an honorable mention for hip hop album, was definitely D Smoke. Definitely made it.
Yeah, D Smoke 6. That might seem high, for some people, but
it's you. I guess.
Yeah, I'm a D Smoke fan. So at 5, got My Turn, Lil Baby.
Top 5.
Look, I know there might have been some confusion in the other segments where it may have seemed as if like I didn't like the Lil Baby or I wasn't a fan of. That's not the case. I just, just rapping in general, I don't think he's top 5. But this year, that album.
But you agree he had a year?
Most definitely.
Okay.
If there was a probably in general artist of the year, it's him. Most definitely. 4, Savage Mode 2, 21 Metro. So that was gonna have to be top 5. I feel like that dropped and I probably have not heard one negative thing. I haven't heard one negative take.
I don't think I even see any shade on Twitter or anything.
I see nothing negative about it. So it's 4. 3, King's Disease, Nas. It's 3 for me. I I know a lot of people aren't really Nas fans for real. But Nas delivered. I'd say that. Like a hip hop album in 2020, if there was one, is King's Disease. From beats to Nas just talking about what he talking about. It's one of them ones. So
I know how they finishing. I know how this finishing.
2 is Burden of Proof.
Yep.
Benny. Look, I had to run it back again just to make sure. I'm like, yeah, it's up there. Yeah. It's up there. And then 1 is Alfredo. So I was toying back and forth because I was like, Alfredo kind of been it for me since it dropped. But there were others that came about, like Benny's was one of them. I never thought Nas was gonna be the best one, but I knew Nas would be up there. But yeah, Alfredo, man, like I don't know. Freddie been having himself a little bit of a run for like the last 2 years, but his last 2 projects, I mean, we talked about it on that album review too, but his last two projects, and then this one specifically, and even with some of the features, that's just a beautiful tape, yo. Hey. Like through and through, that's just a beautiful tape, dog. Like
hip hop tape.
Yeah, for sure. So no, that's my 10, dog. From King to a God by Conway will probably be my honorable mention. It slid in super late, but it'll be an honorable mention for me.
All right. What are your surprise listens for 2020, man?
For sure. So the 5 albums that I would say they probably did both. I say 50-50. They impressed me because they surprised me. So I got Industry Games by Chica, Rap and Roll by Dom, Duran by Duran Bernard, Ho Why Is You Here by Flo Milli, and Limbo by Amine.
Yeah, Limbo is definitely on my list. Amine definitely made my list, dog.
Yeah. So that was, and it's like all of them kind of vividly stand out with me. There aren't too many albums that off first listen I'm like, nah, this is like that. Like, and I get everything, or I get a lot from the first listen. But all of these albums, like the first listen was just like, yo, what? Like, this how they coming? Like that's, and it's like Chica I was introduced to, Flo Milli I was introduced to, Duran I was introduced to, but then like for Dom and Amine, it was like I didn't really know what to expect from Amine. Like not that I didn't think he couldn't put together a project, but I just didn't know what direction he was going in his career. But what Limbo was so damn polished, like, so it was put together way better than I thought he would have came with something as a sophomore album. No, is it sophomore or is it third album?
This is definitely, I believe it's a sophomore. Because when I heard the last one, and I don't know why, but something told, because I've heard dudes spit, so I was just like, I know Amine can spit, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because sometime in 2020, I was like, dude, man, I wonder what happened to dude, you know what I'm saying? And then out of nowhere, he like, I'm about to drop a new album, you know, this the type of wave I'm on. And like, I think I heard a snippet, and I was like, he's about to, Limbo definitely was a surprise for me for 2020. I have to say my 4 other surprises. Deontay Hitchcock better.
That was a surprise for you?
It wasn't so much the deluxe, definitely. But it wasn't so much that I was surprised, but the structure of it and everything actually came way better executed than I kind of, and not to say I didn't believe in him or anything, but I think for a debut rap hip hop album, after having a lot of guidance and mentoring from people that you look up to, it's a good execution. I don't know how many people know about her. Orion's Son, I listened to him, and it was a dude. She does R&B, and bro, it sound God level. The album, level? Yes, bro. It was like she dropped 2. It was one like a collection of songs. Hold on, let me get it. Orion's Son, like another quarantine jam, bro. I was just, you know how you just searching through like Apple Music, put their playlist out.
It's helpful. It's mad helpful.
I slid on there. I'm just like, wait a minute. it was a well, it's hold a space for me. Hold a space for me. And yeah, Orion Sun, that was my jam. Jordan Rocky.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I got like, cause I know the original tape dropped in 2019, but when the deluxe came out, I went back and I was just like, yo, regardless of the deluxe or the original, dude, Origin was fire, bro. Origin was fire.
Now, a lot of people don't know about Jordan Ricky, I feel like. So now that's big. That's big that he in that list of yours for sure. Who's your last one?
And I got Cleo Soul. I don't know if you heard of her.
I have. I have
Okay.
a couple songs from her. She's solid.
Definitely surprised me. You know what's crazy? Who I slid a lot of this year, Mariba.
I didn't slide a lot of her, but when I did hear her, she always stood out.
She got it, man. I definitely want to see what Spillville do with her.
Yeah, I want to see what that collective does in general, really, overall.
They got it, bro. They got it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, no, that's I think we both I think that's the crazy thing about this year though, thinking about my list and your list, is that even when I was looking at all the albums that released this year, there's so much music and you just don't know. Like you just do not be knowing people like Omarion dropped the album this year. Had no idea. No clue whatsoever. Even if I wanted to know what it sounded like. Bro, it dropped in like September or October. Like I would have never knew. I would have never
knew. Crazy, 2020 was so crazy. We was literally on here talking about August Alsina. That's how crazy 2020 was.
Bro, entanglements?
Yeah.
That was a whole thing.
Whoa, that was 2020.
People talked about the entanglements more than the album. And that's just
we got a Party Next Door album.
We did. Little Rihanna feature at that. It's been a wild year, man.
You got Childish Gambino.
We did surprise Gambino.
Hey, Gambino, that was a nice tape, man. I know I ain't talking about it in here. That was a nice tape. So you Gambino fans, don't be going and knocking me. That joint was fire, bro.
Gambino had a nice tape for sure. I don't know, man. Those are our lists. We'll have those posted for y'all. But man, we we was just talking. Yes, we was just talking before the episode. Man, Currency, Harry Fraud, Larry June. Hey, y'all never had a year. Griselda as a whole. Hey, they don't. Look, Griselda the MVPs, and that other trio the most improved. Hey, look, bro, that's how we breaking this down, man. But yeah, as we end the season, as we come to the end of the year, man, me and Jesse was reflecting before we got on, but man, got through and got y'all 2 seasons this year in a matter of like 6-7 months. And so I know sometimes it don't look like it, but that shit been crazy, cranking this shit out for y'all. Hey, y'all don't understand, man. But no, it's been fun, man. I mean, it was a lot to talk about, and it was just fun being able to talk music and having y'all receive it too, like that. It felt good to know people was actually, tuning in, like, listening to our opinions. We just 2 niggas that listen to hip hop, dog. You know what I'm saying? We ain't nobody special, but we appreciate that. Sure. Man, you got any favorite interlude moments of the year? Doing our verses, I think none of my verses ever had a dull moment. I think when we did the first one in person, like that was funny, just with the simple fact I kept playing Metro. That was hilarious. And I was like, and I didn't expect that to happen at all. I was just like, I was like, wow. I was like, wow. What other favorite moments? Oh, behind the scenes, we found a burger joint in Como. That was crazy. That was fire. Oh my God. I'm so mad. I've been here too long not to know about this place, bro. I'm pissed. I'm heated. That was mad. Versus, I'm still mad. I'm mad that 2 of the biggest verses we did got messed up by stuff out of our control. Like the Usher and Chris Brown was about to go so crazy, but you had to be dealing with St. Louis Wi-Fi.
All right,
But then no, the mic one. Oh, the mic one was going so dumb. Oh my goodness.
All you had to do was sit there and just enjoy the mic.
Bro, the mic one was going so crazy, and they
Light skin Mike, very dark skin Mike.
No, and they got us. They got us though. We could.
What we had. What was your favorite verses?
My favorite one we did probably is the Usher and Chris Brown.
Okay.
Oh, well, only because you tweaked. You tweaked. That battle was supposed to be way closer than what it was, but you tweaked. You tweaked early on. And I was sitting here like, bro, how you let all your spades go, bro? I'm like, wait a minute, this is too early. And then, no, but the mic one was a close second, only because I think the mic one really would have been like, I don't even know if it would have been like neck and neck, but it really would have been on some like, I feel like we both were throwing haymakers. And I mean, it's Mike, like all Mike got is haymakers. So it's just like, I just think that was fun because like, it wasn't even about winning or losing. It was just like, yo, like, which Mike y'all like better? Like, that's what it come down to. But yeah, we also did a lot of dope episodes too. We had a lot of dope episode topics. I thought we had a lot of good conversations that weren't just like music related or about albums, but like what was going on in the culture.
Oh man,
that was really balanced that well. So
we had a lot of fruitful conversations on during recording and off recording that like really kind of pushed how we thought as running this podcast. Because I mean, behind the scenes of, you know, working with somebody else, collabing, y'all gonna have your opinions and y'all just gonna like, hey, we gonna get to the bottom of how we feel about this.
Yeah.
You know I mean, those combos are definitely needed across the board. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
when we was talking about protesting and all that, yeah.
Because it's in one, it's not something that's not affecting us, I feel like, you know, so that's first and foremost. But then two, I think there's always a connection between what's going on in the world and music. So it's like, if we're affected by both, if we're paying attention to both, there's always a conversation to be had. But yeah, man, I don't know, dog. That was season 3. Are we coming back for season 4? Duh. Is water wet? Obviously we coming back. Man, definitely let us know if it's anything more y'all want to see from us, if it's any topics y'all want to see us talk about that we have not touched on yet. More y'all just want to know about me and Jesse, if there's anything, man. But doing this season was a blast. We was actually able to do the majority of the season in person, you know, which I'm sure about. So that was definitely dope and a blessing. Yeah, man, any last words for the people? I don't know. I feel like we gave them 10 dope ass episodes, bro. Yeah,
hey man, y'all let us know on the page as well for on the go through this holiday season. We will have all the audio for season 3. You know what I'm saying? So man, let us know what was your favorite episodes, what was your favorite moments from us. Don't be afraid to challenge any episode combos that we've had. Album reviews that we put out, more verses is definitely to come. Let us know what y'all want to see from that as well too, man.
Indeed.
And my Twitter has lasted longer than hey, I'm
longer
up.
What, 3 months?
Hey, yeah.
You really ain't been kicked off. That's not you've been cooling though. I've been seeing it. You ain't been you ain't been on BS like that like you used to be.
Nah, I'm calmed down. You know what I'm saying?
You maturing. That's all right, man. It's been another episode, another season of the interlude. Can't wait to see our next season come back even better and stronger. As
my hair gonna be longer, you know.
My hair gonna be longer, probably in a different style. You feel me? But yeah, until next season, until next year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, all that good jazz. And yeah, with love, man. Peace.
Back for the day you looking.